Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Today we are going to plan in my catch-all planner for the week of July 21st. We are using the Plan Summer Floral sticker book. This is a sticker book I bought this summer, or it came out in the spring I think, and I bought it to use this summer. And yeah, I actually bought two, and so I need to make sure that I use these florals. And they're lovely. Absolutely gorgeous florals. I am going to use the first set. I think these are so pretty, and you know, they're just florals, and so that's what we're going to do for this week. Let's get into it. All right, so this is going to be a pretty busy week for me because I am actually going out of town. I'm going on vacation the end of this week. So I have a lot of little tasks that I need to get done. I always keep my catch-all fairly functional. This is the parenting layout if you've never seen it. The parenting layout from Happy Planner, and I use it for my catch-all. And I've actually really enjoyed this layout. So, like I said, without any more hesitation, let's go ahead and get started. I'm actually traveling on the 25th, so I have a lot of space down there, and I think I'm going to put this big floral right here down in this space. I usually don't use a floral this big, but this week I am, because I have the room since I'll be out of town. It's a little wrinkled. I didn't put it on quite straight. I'm just smoothing out the wrinkles really quick, and I think it looks really good. I really do like that. So I am going to do an anchor image over here. I'm not going to go all the way across with another floral, or should I? I don't have a ton of due dates, so I think that might work, actually. Let's see. We'll see. I probably should have taken this floral down just a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah, it works. Like I said, I usually don't use such large stickers. I mean, I love large stickers, but I generally have a lot of due dates, and I do have a due date, so I might put a box here that I can write on, because I have a couple of due dates, but nothing too major. I probably don't even need to list them, because they're just like subscription fees that come out. So I might sacrifice that section this week to list these to use these beautiful florals. But anyway, I love the way this looks. This looks amazing. So traveling most of the week, most of the end of the week. Friday is my actual travel day, and of course I won't be working in my planner on the 26th and the 27th because I will be on vacation. So just about everything I have to do will be toward the beginning of the week. So we are going to use a couple of big boxes up here, because I have a lot going on, and I'm going to use this big box to span both days, because I'm going to have a lot of to-dos. And then I'm also going to add another box in here. Like I said, I know for a fact that I am going to have a ton of to-dos. And so I am basically just going to make a cluster of boxes all throughout. This box is a little crooked. Let's see if I can straighten it up. I'm going to make a cluster of boxes. No, that's okay. All throughout the top part of this week, to make sure that I have enough functional space to list my to-do items, and I think that's more than enough right there. Now I will come in Thursday, I'm going to actually put some of these bullet points on Thursday, because Thursday is the day that I'm leaving. So I know I will have a ton of to-dos on Thursday. So I will need those there. And then I think I have enough space on Monday, so I'll leave this and I'll leave this. These will be good places for these will be good places for more decor. Although I think I'm going to use this space up here for a box. Let's see, what color box do I want? I think I want green. Ooh, but I would have liked that green, so I don't have that green. So I could go with orange. So I think I'm gonna go with orange. I'm just gonna leave this as an orange day. All right, there we go. So that'll just be the orange day. Looks good. Like I said, tons of function over there, and that's what I need because I'm gonna have a ton of to-do lists this week. So the next thing I'm going to do is put a couple of boxes over here. And I definitely want green because I really want to make this green and the orange pop. So we're going to put it right here. We're going to put this right there. And then we're going to put something else over here. Okay. Could put this one like this or like this, but I think I'm going to do it. Is there enough room for me to write? No, it's not. So we are going to put this pink. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna cut this because I want it to look like it's coming out of that box. So I trimmed the edge and we're gonna put it right here. There we go. So I like that. And that gives me a little bit of space for a summer quote. Let's see. I don't think I have any quotes in here, but I have another book that has some summer quotes, my Beach Babe book, and I'll pull that out at the end. So this is really looking good. I am going to come over here and just put a few more boxes. To be honest with you, again, I'm traveling the end of the week, so I'm probably going to use this space just for general to-dos throughout the week. That way I can make sure that I have enough space. I think maybe these, like these bullet point lists will work really well over here. I don't know if they're too long, so I'm going to use the green. I have an orange that I've already pulled out of this book because I've used this book once already this week in my work planner, just the boxes. Let's see, I have an extra sticker that doesn't want to get off my hand. So let's see if I put this right here, will that fit? Let's see, I think it's good. I think it's good. That'll work. Yeah, I think that looks fine. So let me grab a pink. And like I said, this way, if I just need to use this space for lists, even though I'll be traveling, it'll give me more room for lists. So that looks good. I really do like that. Yeah, this is basically done. This is the Beach Babe book that has some summer quotes in the back. So I'm just gonna look and see what quotes that will fit in this space and this space. I am going to the beach, so I'm going to use beach please. Oops, if I can get it off. Here we go. I tore it a little bit. That's okay. That's okay. So, fits perfectly. You see where I tore it a little bit right there. And then something right here. I like this Bring On the Sunshine. Vacation mode. Maybe vacation mode. I think I like this vacation mode. Salt water heals everything. I think I'm gonna use vacation mode because I don't often have an opportunity to use vacation. Okay, so I like that. This looks really good. Amazing. The next thing I want to do is use some highlights on my categories up here, and I think I want to do one floral up here in the corner, and just kind of see how that works, and then maybe take the rest of the floral and use it over here so that we can have a floral, and that will be it. So let me find a nice pink. I think this bright pink will work. Let me test it out on a piece of test paper. Ooh, might be a little too pink. Okay, so we got to find a nice pink, you guys. That might be a little bit too fluorescent, although it does match nicely. Okay, what about the green? The green is pretty, but I feel like I have too many greens going on. So I think I'm going to stay with the pink. I don't know, guys. I don't know which pink to use. I'm not quite getting the best pink of my life, if you know what I'm saying here. Okay, that pale pink is pretty, and it won't really overwhelm the spread. That's too fluorescent. Who knew it would be so hard to find a pink? Right? When you're picky, that's why it's hard, guys. That is why it's hard. Okay, you know, I think I'm just going to stay with one of these. Which one's going to work the best? All right, what about yellow? Maybe we'll abandon the pink. Yeah, and I think I like the yellow because I don't have much yellow over here. So we're going to go with the yellow. I think that's going to do the job. So all I'm going to do here is highlight my categories. Yeah, I think the yellow was the perfect choice. Good job. And we do highlight my to-do. Okay, that looks really good. Now let me take a floral and I'm going to put one here. And that will, putting a floral in the corner and then trimming it. I think this one. I actually didn't use a lot of these florals, which is good. Maybe one a little bit smaller because I don't need something really big. So I think I'm going to use this one. Because I don't want to waste too much of a sticker, and I don't want to cover up too much in the corner, just a little bit. Okay, that's perfect. So let me go ahead and trim it. Trim it this way first. I am probably going to use that scrap. Maybe right here. Perfect. And I have one more scrap. Let's see if there's a place for me to use this one. Let's see. Here. Yeah, I could use it there, or I could use it here. I think I'm going to use it here. Okay. I love that. All right, guys, that's it. A pretty straightforward spread for this week. This is my catch-all. It is super functional at the top because I'm going out of town. I'm leaving for vacation on the 25th. And I basically need all this space to keep track of my to-do list because I have a lot that I need to do. I still need to pack. I still need to research activities for my trip. I just have a lot of tasks. And so that's why I use just a cluster of boxes in the days that I will be at home. And then I'm using the days that I'm traveling to make extra lists if I have to. I probably won't use it like the actual day. I'm just using this space as extra lists. And then over here is just where I keep track of my essential tasks. And that's how I use that every week. So that's it. I really love this layout. Very simple, very quick. Thank you so much for watching this. And I hope you have a great week planning.